I tell you, for me, it hasn't been really anything in like over a week. Matter of fact, is a lot of this stuff that I'm going to show you guys that I do have was pretty much right after the last video that I found some of this stuff. However, I did find a few things, and I did have a cool story to share that was a first for me that I think you guys will find pretty cool. Also, I got a package in. There was that convention, and I wanted a piece from that. So I seen this particular piece and thought it was pretty cool, and I found an excellent price for it. So I went ahead and picked it up. So let's check out some diecast. This was interesting. Have you guys spotted these new 5-packs yet? There we go. Awesome Nissan 5-pack. You got the little, what is that, 620, 720 they're calling that one? 620 pickup, the Fairlady Z, R32, the Hako. I really love that. That is my favorite out of this entire pack. That thing looks fantastic. The I always get those confused. That's the S13. I love that model, and I definitely want to customize one of them. Might just be this one out of this 5-pack if I decide to apart. But yeah, so these were not on the pegs. As I was leaving, because I didn't find anything at this particular Target, there were 3 boxes by the registers. And my particular Target, even though I do remember this being a thing, Hot Wheels over by the registers, I haven't seen that in a long time. Well, apparently my store decided to transition and start putting 5-packs by the registers. So there were 3 cases, tops were popped open. I just started pulling some out and lifting up, and this was the second one that I pulled out. So I picked that up, and it's just a cool 5-pack to have. I'm not really into 5-packs all that often, but this one is great looking. And the that R32 in there has got some really cool hood graphics and livery on it. So it's really good looking set. Yeah, happy to pick this up. As far as like basics and mainlines go, I grabbed this little Honda here. I was gonna take this out of the package and customize it. However, I really got to look at. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely keep one of these on card. So until I get another one, look at the cool details on this car. It's got blue glass, but it goes throughout to the little wing and the spoiler. It's got front and rear tampos on it. It's got those great little 3-spoke Advans. I don't know what you would consider those, but also the blue is in the front like fog lights here. If you could see that, super cool. Really great looking casting. You guys know the case codes by you, so you're going to see that this stuff is quite mixed up because I found various basics throughout. Matter of fact, these two I found, which I know are going to be international case, I'm guessing, at my local grocery store, which usually gets newer stuff. So I just picked these up. Like I said, it's been really dry lately, and I haven't found anything lately, and these are recent. So I just picked these up. I got a Mustang funny car there I thought was kind of cool. And I believe this would be the Super for the case. Obviously, I do not have the Super here, but the model looked pretty cool, so I picked that up. I found another one of these 90 Audi Quattros here. The previous one I had was pretty rough. This one is in a lot better shape. Definitely a possible custom candidate here. Really good looking model. Not sure what's going on with that mirror. I don't think that's a defect, but there's something very different about the mirror. I don't know. Maybe that's a spotlight for a rally car? Not sure. Not sure. Maybe you guys know. And I found a couple of these really good looking 911 Carreras. Um, Little model Porsche here, but I thought these are really good looking models. And picked up a couple of those. I haven't spotted too many of those out in the wild, so definitely had to grab those. Let's see. Now, last week is when I did find a few good pieces, and I'll show you what I found. I don't know if I mentioned those shippers that all of a sudden magically showed up at my Target. I was there the following day, no premium shippers. I go the very next morning and they're completely raided and cleaned out. So I'm not sure what kind of funny business is going on there, but I don't know how I didn't catch them. I've since gone out at night to see if maybe that's when I'm missing stuff, and I won't be doing that again. My goodness, the riffraff that you find going out at night, no. I'll stick to my mornings. It just, the amount of collectors that I saw last night going out in the aisles, I couldn't even get down the aisle. So that's definitely not a time that I would suggest going out. At least, I don't know about your area, but for me, no. I'll just stick to mornings. I did find a couple more of these speed machines. I know these aren't too popular, but I'm going to show you how I decided to take on one and make a custom with it. And I'll show you another cool thing I figured out and learned with these. So I found a couple more of those, and I got another one of the Zondas. This is the one that I wanted to try to make a custom out of, but then after popping it open, I really started looking at it and thinking, this is just too good to strip. It just looks too good. So I'll show you what I did. I'll keep it as a reminder. But as far as those shippers go, I was lucky enough to finally get a hold of a few of these Barbie combis. It's just so good looking. I love the combi. I'm always going to love the combi. It was the very first super treasure hunt I ever found was the combi. And it just so happens it has those really good looking GT wheels on it that I really love with white walls. So I got lucky and picked up a few of those. So as far as the speed machine goes, like I was saying, making a custom out of one, I just couldn't strip it. So I haven't made a short of this yet, so I wanted to show it close up. This way you guys can see what I was able to do here. Now at quick glance, you would just think that I just painted some wheels purple and slapped them on there. But we're going to take a closer look so you can see what I actually did to this. So I found chrome wheels. I staggered it with the deep in the back. Let's put this on the base here. And the thin ones in the front. And every part of the body that was black, I made carbon fiber. So the sides are completely carbon fiber. The hood, the rear, and another detail I did was the same purple that I painted these wheels, I sprayed the entire car. So in the right light, you could sort of catch that purple. It really shows on the carbon fiber better, but it's actually throughout the entire car. So there's like a purple metallic pearl coat through the entire car. It really shows on the carbon fiber the most. And of course, I can't just leave that exhaust alone. Let me tell you, that was the trickiest one to try to pull off. But when it comes to custom exhaust, the Zonda has got the most radical exhaust system out there. So I had to do something cool for that. Really tricky getting 4 of those little teeny tiny pieces straight. So yeah, that's some fun that I had with that. And then when I took the wheels off, I had to see, is it even possible? Because the wheels aren't bad looking. I just don't really like the plastic tires. So it is possible. I just haven't used these yet, and I'm probably going to use them on a future custom to get the plastic tires off, because if you guys notice, these are Real Riders on here. So I was able to take the plastic tires off and put Real Riders on there. So it is possible. Little heat, some snips, and the wheel will pop right off of there. So I might use these on a future custom, but just figured I'd share that with you guys. That was pretty cool because it is possible. Real quick, when it comes to customs, it says in my description, I just wanted to mention it because ever since I first started customs, I've had offers to buy them, trade, whatnot. My favorite thing to do is trade. If you really want to get my attention and get a custom from me, the best thing you can do is just offer up a trade for something carded. That's really what I'm into. Either something that I can collect, like this. This was a trade for one of my customs. Or something that I could use to build a future custom out of. But anything like on card, I really like premium Real Rider stuff. That's pretty much the best way. So just wanted to put that out there. As far as the new Boulevard set goes, I couldn't even believe that I even found any of them. Obviously, I will be going after that Skyline, which I haven't spotted anywhere. I got a source on one local, so hopefully I should be getting that one pretty soon. But I was able to find this Porsche Caddy here, and I thought this was the other good looking one out of that, and I couldn't pass this one up. It's got that cool little skateboard in the back, so I thought this was a really good looking model out of the set that I wanted to have. The only other thing I saw was the Dodge van, but definitely no Subarus or Shelby GTs, which I believe we had in previous premium sets. So I'm really not interested in getting any more of those. So I was happy to have this one though. Something totally random, because like I said, it's been dry lately, is I went to Walmart and there hasn't been anything on the pegs. But you guys know that, you know, I always take a look for stash stuff, and I looked up top and I did see something stashed up there. Like I said, guys, it's been dry, so forgive me for how silly this is, but I thought it was kind of cool, and I do love the movie Cars, and like I said, it was stashed, so I thought maybe it was something special. I've never seen nothing like it before, so I grabbed it. I found this Lightning McQueen, this Disney 100. I don't know, I thought it was just kind of cool and different. Maybe it's a special piece, I don't know. Says it's metal, but I don't really know that it is, but maybe it is. I don't know. It looked special. It looked different. So I went ahead and picked it up. It is pretty cool looking. I've never seen one that looks like that before. So maybe it is. I don't know. All right. Let's check out the package that I got. Like I said, I wanted to get a convention piece, and I remember seeing this somewhere. I don't know if one of you guys might have gotten one, but I saw it and I thought it was just too cool. It's not the typical, the Hot Wheels stuff that I buy. So, but it was just too cool, and it was a convention piece, and I wanted to have one. I always get them confused. LA convention or Las Vegas convention. I always get the two confused and can't remember. I did see this car going for some pretty crazy prices on eBay. However, this price was very fair, and it said that some of the money went towards charity, I guess. So, it's a win-win.
Years later.
I found this pretty cool muscle machines here. The Liberty Walk Skyline. I just thought this was just too cool. Nissan Skyline, Las Vegas, Nevada, 2023. House of Cars, display stand. This just looked too cool to pass up. It's got the Advan on the tires, the wheels, the Liberty Walk. All the sponsor stickers on the back. It's just too cool. I thought it was too cool. You know what these remind me of? Are those buttons from Lean Customs. I saw these and I thought these were cool, and these are sort of like the actual versions of those in a way. So I thought that was pretty cool. Which, being that things were so dry this week, I went ahead and got on the internet there and ordered some stuff. So next video is going to be pretty interesting and something new that I've never done on this channel before. So stay tuned, because it's going to be an entire case. I ordered an entire case. So we're going to do a case unboxing. I won't tell you what case yet. It's pretty interesting, pretty fun. Probably not what you're thinking. And I also ordered my very first, like, really, really nice, how would you describe it? Like quality die-cast piece. Something that is a few steps above Hot Wheels. So when that comes in, I'm going to share that with you guys, and that should be pretty cool. Another thing I want to mention is in the last video where I spoke about that RLC Skyline, I'm just going to be honest with you guys. The reason why I was doing that was unexpected. It just popped up. You know, it was the timing. You know, I felt duped that I didn't get one of those, and I feel that probably some of you felt the same way and kind of feel like you missed out. And that's the whole idea behind it, why I decided to do that. Because in all honesty, the second that I couldn't get that car, I got right to making a custom. I instantly jumped right on it because I felt, you know, like, I don't know. I just felt that, you know, the website should work out a little bit better. And then after I made the custom, I then decided, you know, that I think the best thing to do is to, like I said, after I found that I had over 300 subscribers now, is to be able to hook one of you guys up with one that maybe missed out on that RLC and didn't get a chance to get one. But what I did not show you in that video is that I actually did, in fact, make it and complete it. Now, obviously, I'm not going to do a replica of the car. I'm going to do it my own style, Bullet Tony custom style. And my thinking was, I didn't really like the white as far as on the hood and the sides. So what I wanted to do was change it up, and I really like carbon fiber. Get some more of that carbon fiber on there. So I decided to make this. I'll show you guys a little bit closer look here. Trying to be real careful because this will not be mine. So I kept the wheels white. I did not think that looked bad. I thought those looked fantastic. I mixed up a custom pink color for it, so it's completely unique. Try to show the details here as best I can. I really put a lot of time and effort into making this as clean as possible. There are some interior details, but they're just so difficult to show. The seat harnesses, I did a little bit of details on the dash. Of course, there's a custom exhaust system on it. So this will be the custom that I will be giving away. It's sort of like a second chance for those who could not have gotten the RLC and don't want to pay those crazy eBay prices, so I don't blame you. And it'll come in a case just like this. And I will choose a name. Probably gonna take the names, put them in the jar, mix them up, and pull a name that way. So you guys are gonna have to comment, let me know how how things went, how you were trying to get one, if it didn't work. I'm assuming if it didn't work, that's why you would want to get one of these customs. That's kind of who I'm trying to help out here, and hopefully be able to hook one of y'all up with that. I'm really excited to do that for you guys. So like I said, got some cool stuff coming up for the next video. Just got to wait for some stuff in the mail. But as far as this one goes, that's it. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate you guys. Over 300 subs now. You guys are awesome. Appreciate everything that you guys do as far as helping me out in the community and everything and looking out. And you guys are awesome. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. Well, hello again. So, I forgot to mention the cool story that happened in my last video. Well, I didn't want to add it on, so I figured I'd make an extra one, or maybe I will add it on. I don't know. I had to tell this story because it was so cool and so interesting and different that I wanted to share with you guys. So, from time to time after work, I like to stop at my local Target after work, and I came in to the same empty pegs, or pretty much the same old stuff, I guess you could say. But something was quite different. I saw a Hot Wheels rep in the aisle. He was wearing it was a Chase ID staff shirt. And he was wearing glasses, had the sort of like the old school Raleigh Fingers, what do you call that, handlebar mustache. And the only reason why I mention that is because you guys, if any of you guys ever go down to the Legends tour and see him, you'll know exactly who I was talking about, because he said he'll be there handing out Hot Wheels. I believe his name was John. I can't really remember. So what had happened was I went there and saw that, and he was pointing out, he was training somebody, and he was pointing out and on all the pegs saying, you know, we're going to put these here, change these tags here, this, and that. So I thought pretty soon he's going to have some cars coming out. So I could either wait, or I could run home real quick, get cleaned up, and come back. Because I had just gotten out of work. I'm filthy dirty when I get out of work, guys. So ran home, got cleaned up, ran back. Long story short, super nice guy. It's funny is he had a whole bunch of cases pulled out. I didn't even spot him yet. And one of the first things he said to me was, "Are you a collector? Or are you a scalper?" Well, obviously I'm going to say I'm a collector. And he's like, "Okay, because if you told me you were an eBay reseller or something, I'd have taken these back." I'm like, "No, but you know, honestly, I don't think anyone's going to be honest with you and tell you the truth about something like that anyway. But you guys know I'm a collector, so it was cool to talk with him." Anyways, he had, I think he had about 3 of these cases there. Really surprised, because I thought he would have had some really new stuff there. And I thought maybe possibly when he was opening these cases, my eyes were looking for that black Benz or the gold S15. But I did not find any of those. However, I did find some S15s. And what would have made the story even cooler is if I would have found some Supers. However, I didn't, because I told him, I said, you know what would have been really fun is if I actually would have ran into a Hot Wheels rep, found a Super, I'd have taken a picture with you. But it was still fun to talk to him and, you know, finally meet one. And I'll show you guys what I got. The interesting about this car is I know I've already gotten this one, and I just grabbed the one. But the interesting about this one, he wanted one. So he grabbed one. Wow, those tampos are awful on this one. Those are very crooked. Either way, I love the combi. Wow, there's a big chunk out of the paint too. But anyways, the reason why I mention it is because he wanted one of these and grabbed one. And the only reason why I mentioned that is because later on I was talking in the store, I never see treasure hunts. Like possibly maybe somebody's plucking them out. I don't know. I'm not talking about Supers. I'm talking about regular treasure hunts. Anyways, he's like, yeah, a lot of you guys think that we take them. Well, he wanted one. He did take one. But anyways, he kept handing me the treasure hunts. He thought it was kind of odd that I didn't want any of them. This was one of them, and I went ahead and took it. He just kept handing them to me. I guess he thought maybe I didn't know which ones were the treasure hunts. The other one was the that motorcycle, and I put it back, and he's like, "You don't want the treasure?" I'm like, no. I said, "Really, I'm just interested in certain castings that I like to collect or make customs with." I guess he was surprised that I wasn't jumping all on the treasure hunts. So these are the only two different ones that I got. The other ones I got were, of course, the Godzilla, which even when I first spotted this one, which I believe was, I think I first saw this one a couple years ago. I got excited about getting this one. So, try not to keep this video going on too long. I did grab a couple of those. So I was happy to grab that. But here's the real surprise that I was excited about. Like I said, these must have been some older cases. Boom. I was definitely happy to grab these. Not the gold ones, but they will do. They will do. Definitely happy to have a few more of these. So I got some more Target Red Edition S15s. So just thought that was a cool story to share with you guys. Forgot that in the last video. So I might add it in the video. I don't know. I won't make it too long. So, all right, guys. Take it easy.